Winning the toss, Barassi kicks to the Jolimont end. Umpire Brophy is in charge of his first grand final. 17 years old Ricky Watt drives the Magpies forward, but Graham's snapshot is well wide of the posts and there's no score. Collingwood, beaten by Melbourne in the first semi-final by 89 points, are out to prove that form wrong. Adams, playing his last game, takes the ball away from the Demons, but Tassie Johnson frees Chapman, and a kick is awarded to Collingwood. Chapman's kick is marked by Waters in the forward pocket, and the Magpies have a golden opportunity after only 3 minutes play. Collingwood fans are confident, and the sure-footed Waters doesn't let them down. First blood to the Magpies. It's tough, pacey football between the teams who fought out the 1960 pennant. The last year, either side reached the grand final. Williams handballs to Dixon. A well-directed kick puts Melbourne into a strong attacking position. Scouting around the pack, Lord picks up and goes. Back come the Magpies, charging goalwards, and Mickey Bone's shot scores the equaliser after 8 minutes play. A blistering pace is set as Magpie vice-captain John Henderson breaks away from Williams, passing to Tuddenham, who kicks Collingwood's first behind. Playing only his second full game, Dalton kicks down the wing, but Johnson turns the attack. His kick gives 28-year-old winger Brian Dixon a great mark, and the Demons are on the march. Burke passes to Lord, who loses the ball in a scramble forward. Lord has a second chance, but the Magpies defend grimly. With a good recovery, Lord snaps the Demons' second behind. Spoiling tactics by both teams make clean marking difficult, but the constant battle for possession keeps the crowd on its toes. A long kick from Rose is picked up by Tuddenham, who kicks Collingwood's second behind as Anderson collides with the goalpost. Collingwood in possession, and Potter's kick is taken by Henderson, but Melbourne are frequently turning play back. The Magpies, collectively 20 years younger than the Demons across the centre line, find the going tough against their more experienced rivals. The ball beats Dixon to the boundary line, and from the throw-in there's a fumbling duel until Hassaman, scouting cleverly, weaves his way through the pack to kick Melbourne's sixth behind. Melbourne leads Collingwood by only 1 point at the end of the first quarter, 2-6-18 to 2-5-17. Second quarter. Magpie captain Ray Gabalick dashes in for a mighty hit-out, but it lacks direction. Melbourne fails to take advantage, and faulty handling produces scrambling play. Keneally coming through puts the Demons on the attack. Bagg takes a mark and has a chance to get his first goal after kicking 2 behinds in the opening quarter. He's off target again, and it's another behind, the 12th in succession in the match. Townsend, roving smartly, sends to Lord, but Steer saves right in front. The tension and pace are having their effect on the play, and there are some hard clashes. Norman is down and out. Trainers rush to Norman's assistance while the game goes on. The Demons are faster to the ball and are looking dangerous. A beautiful one-hand mark by Potter saves the position for the Magpies. His kick is flicked out to Henderson, who handballs to Dalton. Dalton sends on to Watt, but the pass is too strong, allowing Melbourne to regain possession. Williams lands the ball with Hassaman, who scores the first goal since 8 minutes after the start of play. From the bounce, Collingwood again wins the ruck, but poor direction robs them of the advantage, and Dixon sends the Demons away again. Williams gathers and drives 50 yards downfield into the safe hands of Lord. Lord's kick is never in doubt. The Demons have scored 2 goals within 2 minutes and have doubled Collingwood's score. The Magpies are determined to stem the tide, even if it means impressing the press. The normally animated Collingwood supporters are silently hopeful as a chance looms up. Here's Graham with a long shot from in front. But the kick is wide, only a behind, bringing a feeble quiver from the expectant streamers. Melbourne is on the move, but the Magpies, through Chapman, strike back. A well-judged pass gives the reliable Rose a mark. Collingwood seem to have settled down after the Demons' brilliant burst, and they're playing with better control. Rose finds Graham, who marks safely. It's right in front, but Graham has yet to open his goal-kicking account. He's offline for another behind, and another expensive miss for Collingwood. From the bounce, Gabalik punches out, but once again Melbourne gain possession. There's some heavy defensive play, and tempers show signs of flaring. Players rush to the assistance of their teammates. No real damage is done, but the crowd is brought to its feet. The game is soon underway again, but Norman and Mann are unable to keep the ball in play. The boundary umpire throws in, and it's Johnson who gathers for the Demons. Wingman Dixon carries play on, but the Demons are turned out by Collingwood. Wasting an opportunity, the Magpies lose the initiative as Dixon, in top form, marks again. The kick is offline, and Collingwood is quick to capitalize. Tottenham retains possession and sends on to Dalton. The little Magpie shoots, and it's another goal. Collingwood are now only 4 points down. A magnificent mark by Johnson, but the Magpies are becoming more confident and finishing the quarter with their best brand of football. Johnson's kick is marked by Turner, but only just. Taking one of the best marks of the match, Waters keeps up the attack. Waters' kick lands in front of the post for Graham to snap up. His hooking kick from the difficult angle puts the Magpies in front in the time-on period. Now the Collingwood streamers are waving in sheer delight as the Magpies lead at half-time, 5-9-39 to Melbourne's 5-7-37. The MCG is seen at its best, and the close game is really giving the crowd its money's worth, with even better to come. The third quarter promises to provide some of the most dramatic moments of the game. Melbourne is set to pull out all stops to regain the lead, but already Collingwood have proved a vastly better side than on their semi-final performance. Half-forward Tottenham sets the Magpies in motion, driving downfield. With a wide skirting run, Doc Rowett uses the open spaces before passing to Adams. Adams to Wise, who loses his footing, and the ball is loose. McLean's mark saves a dangerous situation for the Magpies. But the Demons are determined, and Townsend makes no mistake, kicking his third goal. It's a game of fluctuating fortunes as Melbourne forges to the front again. Collingwood is very much on the defensive as the ball flies towards their goal mouth, but under pressure, Reeves clears. Half-forward Vagg takes a mark. Vagg, who came from Shepparton in 1962, has kicked 4 behind so far in the match, but gives the Demons a chance with a well-judged kick. The giant Ray Gabalick wins the battle and clears. Tony Anderson's kick finds Hill, who takes a spectacular mark with uncanny anticipation. The left-footed Hill relieves the pressure for the Magpies, but the respite is only momentary. Fullback Massey sets the Demons rolling back. Vagg turns a pass to Burke, who scores his first goal, and the Demons 7th as they go on to a handy lead. The grueling, bruising pace is being maintained, and it's still anyone's game. Tottenham snaps a behind for Collingwood, the Magpies' first score this quarter and their 10th behind of the match. The untiring Henderson marks and looks for a way through with a bouncing run. Dixon turns the attack back and the Magpies are in trouble. Wright, Townsend and Mann scramble for possession, so the umpire calls for a bounce. Barassi crashes in, leaving bodies in his wake before sending Anderson away. Reeves, who missed the final through injury, clears for the Magpies as they desperately hold the Demons out. Rose finds Steer. Collingwood is in dire need of a goal before the end of the quarter, but it's going to be very hard to get. Scoring only 2 behinds in the quarter, Collingwood trails Melbourne by 11 points at the siren, and the Magpies will be all out to save the day. The score, 7-10-52 to 5-11-41. Early in the final quarter, Collingwood, through Chapman, launches a fast attack. Tottenham marks, and here's a great chance for the Magpies. It's there for Collingwood's first goal since half-time, and they're only 8 points behind. Coming through, Mann connects with a speculator, only to have it marked by Potter. Collingwood are beaten for the ball, but both teams under intense pressure can't fully grasp their opportunities. Jacob starts a move, giving Barassi a chance, but it's wide. His third behind from 5 shots. Williams swoops in, looking for Barassi. The Demons captain beats Mann to the ball and punches it to Keneally, who scores his first and only point of the match. The slow-motion camera gives graphic detail of the hard battle. With all feathers flying, the Magpies are moving in again. But coming from behind, Burke takes a great saving mark, turning the Magpies back, but not for long. Grabbing the ball, Gabelick turns and goals as Collingwood strike back in similar fashion to the second quarter. They're now only 3 points down. The match is proving one of the toughest grand final clashes in post-war years. Waters gets the Magpies going again. Tottenham twists clear of the defence and passes to Gabelick, who's unmarked, as he streaks away into an open goal. Gabbo's goal takes the Magpies to a 2-point lead. After the throw-in, Rowett is freed, and Melbourne is able to launch a counter-attack. The teamwork is perfect as Rowett's kick finds Barassi, who passes to Adams. He sends to Townsend, who punches to Burke. Collingwood's defence is split wide open as Burke's long kick is marked by Mann in front. But Mann fails to find the middle, and it's only a behind. It's desperate football as Dixon marks. His kick comes off the pack to Crompton right up from the back pocket. If Crompton goals, the Demons are back in the lead. And it's through the middle. Collingwood calls on its never-give-in spirit, but the Demons are equal to their challenge. 4 points behind, Collingwood throws everything into the final minutes. Trying for a break on the wings, the Magpies are almost through, but Melbourne's strong and speedy defence holds firm, although stretched to the limit. And there's the siren. Melbourne wins 8-16-64 to Collingwood's 8-12-60.